Alright, boom, Caribana story time. So basically I went yesterday. Caribana was yesterday. Today is August 3rd. Caribana was on August 2nd in Toronto. Alright, yes, I am Canadian. No, I do not have the accent. Shut up. Alright, so basically I went there about, well, I want to say 11. Yeah, like around 11. That's hella early. But I was catching a ride with my dad and his friend. Me and my boy Curtis went. Alright, that's Big C right there. That's the cameraman, alright? So we went there on some, oh, we gonna do some vlog type timing, right? Because I was mainly going for content. I was so stimulated, like overstimulated there. Like in the good way though, you know. Like it wasn't too much. You feel me? It's just, I was just having a lot of fun. Like it was a lot and a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun because like that's the type of parties I like. I don't like teenage parties, maybe because I blame Netflix personally, because American teenage dramas ruined high school for me, alright? Like a certain part of high school, okay? I'm going into high school thinking, oh yeah, they got built-in pools, they got giant bleachers, they got giant hallways. No, my school didn't have all that. My school was a pretty nice school, but it didn't have all that, alright? Like we didn't even have cheerleaders. That's a different story. That's a different story because I found out why we don't I found out why we don't have that. But but like that, I always knew what type of parties I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to like those packed, like full house parties that you'd see on like Netflix and stuff. But like, you know, I never been to one of those. I've only been to like 2-3 parties. I was on the football team my grade 11 year, and that party was like so boring, bro. It was so boring. Like it was just so dead. It's just so dead. I like the dancing vibes, high energy type of stuff, you know, not just, oh, everybody drinking and smoke. Cause listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Okay? So maybe that's why they all do that stuff, because their parties are so dead, bro. So like, how you gonna enjoy yourself without some help? Like, anyways. So back to Caribana. Me and my boy Curtis went. We thought it was free, but no, we had to pay over there. Luckily, my grandma had given me cash. Grandma, she gave me like $80, so we used that, and that helped pay for the 4 of us. My dad did a little swindling, you know, because I'm pretty sure it was more than that for like all us combined, but it's whatever. So me and my boy Curtis, we get in, right? So once we get in, it's kind of like quiet so far, but we already seeing like the people playing mass. And listen, all right, especially where I live currently, you don't see nothing like the people at mass, like playing mass. All right, so it was just kind of funny to see. Like, listen, we are not like no immature gooners over here. So I'm just on some calm time, and we're like, I forgot to have my chat open. So yeah, I'm just on some calm timing where I'm not doing too much, you know, I'm not looking too hard, none of that, you know. Big bro down there is staying down, you feel me? You feel me? We, like I said in the last stream, we respectable, we gentlemen. So yeah, we just keep, but like there's still a lot of people there. Me and Curtis, we just kept saying, bro, just imagine when there's a lot of people, just down to 3rd. So we just kept walking for a bit, we kept walking, just enjoying the place. We didn't really know where to go, and there wasn't like a huge crowd of people yet. Let me bring my chair up. There wasn't a huge crowd of people yet, so I didn't so we didn't really know what to do, where to go. I tried looking up on like Instagram, Google, and stuff like that, but like it doesn't really give you much information. It's kind of just like, hey, Caribana's happening, get on with it, you know. So then what's it called? Then after like getting a little bit lost, we just kind of like follow the music, and we follow like the crowd of people playing mass, because at this point it's more people who are like a part of mass rather than the actual like people who just like are there to just chill around in Caribana. So as we're following them, right, we see these guys hop the gates, right, like they kind of like lift up the gates and like squeeze through it. I'm debating doing that, right, but I see other people walking down a certain lane, and I see other floats. At first I thought, oh yeah, the floats were just going to a certain spot, and that's restricted to floats. But I'm just like, screw it, let's follow them. So we go down this huge lane, right? I'm like, yo, Curtis, you trying to get a video in? And he's like, yeah, bet. So I stack them up. I got a portable charger from my friend. I don't know if he wants to say his name, but shout out John. You know, if you know me and you know my friend John, you know, GL, then you know him. Yeah, so shout out him. So we as we kept walking, you know, we were asking directions. It's like, oh yeah, you know, the flows they intertwine, this, that, there, yeah man. So that's when we really get into like the crowd, like this is where like everything fun starts happening. All right. So we're enjoying ourselves. We taking small vlogs here and there. Me, here's my problem. I usually had a plan of what I wanted to do for the video, but no, that did not happen with me because I was so busy trying to get stuff like equipment wise ready for the video that I did not pay attention to what I actually wanted to do for the video. I had a whole plan of what I wanted to do, but we did not do that. So what the vlog was kind of gonna be, I'm saying gonna be because some stuff went wrong with the vlog, so I'll get to that later. What the vlog was gonna be was like, I was just gonna do like some interviews. I was gonna ask people certain questions. I'm not saying what the video is because I still might do it for another time with a different topic, so I'm gonna just save it for now. But basically, it was kind of just interviews, kind of. But what ended up happening was I just kind of did like the most broad interview ever. I'm like, oh yo, bro, like how many times you been to Bana? Is there anything better than Bana? This down to third. You know, it's kind of generic. You know, maybe it's a good thing that like it's not gonna get released. But yeah, so we follow the crowd and we're seeing mass and listen, bro. Listen. All right. Listen, bro. These people playing mass, like in where I live in a very white neighborhood, so you don't see, all right, the things you see at mass. Like I'm talking Nyash double the size of my whoa, it's going to the red. Okay, let me keep it back. I'm talking Nyash double the size of my head. Like I'm talking like here to here. I'm talking like here and here, you feel me? Like big. Like big. I'm like I didn't know that was humanly possible, and they weren't fake. You could tell they weren't fake. Those were natural. All right, W black people. So what's it called? So we were just taking it all in. We were enjoying ourselves, and then once things start picking up, like we have to cover our ears because we were just walking, trying to get some good clips in, right? So listen, people, they do not care at Bana. Okay, they do not care. All right, I'm talking like people, if like when they see a girl they want to dance with, they don't care, bro. They don't care. All right, they got one hand here, on here, bah, bah. I'm like, yo. Cause listen, I know what a whine is. I'm Caribbean myself, so I know what a whine is, all of that. But they did not care about no whining. They was just like, it was just that. Maybe cause like I just wasn't at the floats where like the real like slow, slow cool songs were playing. I was at the jump, I was those type of floats, right? So, mind you, I heard Casanat was gonna come. Casanat was nowhere there, bro. I'm looking at all the floats like, Kai. I'm trying to see if I can get squeeze a collab in or something. I don't see him nowhere. So yeah, they don't care. They were just going crazy. Right? So we got some clips in. Actually, I want to show you a little thing. I'll have to like blur this out on I'm gonna have to blur this out on YouTube. Where are you? Yeah, let me turn the sound on. Actually, that's copyright. I'll just keep it down. Just wait for it. Like you see that, and then look at Big Bro. He stares at you. Put one hand on the head. Like he does not care. Like he does not care, and it's so funny, bro. It's actually so funny. Like it was just that at what's it called? That was the whole entire time we were there. Just that times 10. People were going absolutely wild, absolutely bonkers, bro. Absolutely bonkers. So we after a while, you know, it's getting hot. We stop. We get a patty. Patty were blessed, bro. Patties were so good. Like I never had a casual patty that was just like that good. You feel me? So then, what else? Wait. Okay, just making sure. So then, what else? We listen. I'm like, okay. I have to get a bubble for the clip. Now listen. There are certain things you need to learn about Caribana before you go there. All right. Listen, I'm gonna teach you guys. All right, Caribana etiquette on how to get a wine or a bubble. Okay. So I was watching from the OGs. All right, because I didn't know. Like I kind of knew Wagwan, but like I didn't at the same time. So I was watching. So basically, here's the thing. Here's rule one: use your eyes. They're all around you, okay? Especially when you're in that line walking with the floats, they're all around you. You just gotta look for who's dancing. Listen, normal. It's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy, but normal societal rules don't matter here. Like the crazy ones, yes. All right, the craziest ones, yes, but not all the way. Not all the way. All right. So what I mean by that is like you can't be scared to offend someone here. All right. Don't be scared for two reasons. One, because like certain things are allowed that usually aren't allowed in society. I'll get to that in a second. But also, all right. If you do something wrong, they're gonna tell you. Like, listen, they're Caribbean, they're black, they're tough people, boy or girl. Like, there's no like shyness, timidness. At least if they're at Caribana, for the most part, all right. If they're at Caribana, especially if they're already like if they're black, like they're gonna understand what the culture is. And most like it's like Caribana's not a shy people type of thing, you know. So if you're really shy, like they're not gonna be there. So like the really, you know, the tough ones that are gonna like let you know Wagwan, like they're gonna let you know if you overstep. You feel me? So that's why you shouldn't be scared, because like, you know, it's either you do something or you don't. So don't be scared. If you see a girl dancing, it's okay for you to go behind her and start dancing. Listen, all right? So she has to be like actually dancing, okay? She can't just be like walking, okay? If you walk, like it's first, let me tell you how to initiate it. I'll give you a step, okay? Listen, this is step by step on how to get a bubble and stuff at Caribana, okay? So step one, okay? Step one, this is how you initiate it. This is the rules, all right? So you see someone dancing, you go behind them. You go behind them, kind of like, you know, put your hands like this. You don't have to put your hands, but you know, put it somewhere just to let them know you're there, all right? And when you start dancing with them, they're gonna look back, or like they're gonna let it happen, all right? If they like push away or walk away, then back up, bro. At this point, if you go again, you're harassing, all right? But if what's it called? If somebody like she you know she gonna be like, you know, like breaking it down, you know, obviously they're not doing that because you dance different like Caribana, but like, you know, they can't be just be like they can't just be walking like this, you know, or like they can't just be like slightly jigging to the song. No, they have to be like actually like, you know, like yeah, or like, you know, they're like, you know, doing that little thing. You feel me? So that's when you go and you go behind like this. Like you go behind like this. Not like this. Not like this. No, you kind of have to like, because listen, it's gonna look crazy. But like basically they're gonna be here, and you kind of have to go like this. All right, you can do this, or you can do this, and then you start vibing. All right. And if they say no, then they're gonna either like back away from you, or they're gonna like push you away from them, you know. But if they stay there, and they keep vibing, or they look at you and they smile and they keep vibing, then it's a green. That's a green. That's a go. All right. Next team. All right. If if they say yes, you can do. listen. If they're cool with it, you can do basically anything you want. All right, basically anything you want. Like I literally saw a guy. I should have got Curtis to record it, but there's literally a guy. I'm talking. There's literally a guy, hand on throat, just boom, 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 boom. Like it was crazy. And then another guy, he picked the girl up, like face to face. By the way, picked her up. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. So yeah, at that point you can do whatever you want. You can be like this. You can be like this. You know, you can be like this, or you can get like low. You can freestyle whatever you want. All right, but like it has to be like, you know, you can't force it. You just gotta vibe and look for signs. Okay, non-verbal cues are big here. Okay, you can't be like, oh, may I have this dance? No, she gonna look at you stupid and laugh. All right, and you can't force it. You can't be too violent. All right, you just gotta chill, let things happen. All right. So you may be asking, all right, Khaled, did you partake in the bubbling festivities? Yes, I did. All right, for the clip, I had to do it for the clip. All right, so we gon' watch that right now. Actually, I have proof. I have receipts. All right. Let's switch the scene. This is our TikTok. You know, go follow up. Type. This right here, we got 3,000 so far. Calm. All right. Now look at this. That's me. You feel me? You feel me? That's big. We have to do it for the clip. Now listen, the reason why I said CameraMan wanted to be cinematic is because he accidentally put it in slow motion. I'm talking about there's a full 4 minutes and 56 seconds. It's in slow motion, bro. I had to speed it. I probably might post another TikTok like it and just speed it up. But I'm just like, bro, what are we doing, bro? Like, are we crazy, bro? Listen, all right. I was trying to sync it up, you know. I was trying to go like slow with it, but like that. Listen. Here's what I realized. It was kind of my fault. I need to control it. I wasn't controlling it. I was letting it happen. See, I was trying to like go slow with it and whine, but no, they weren't on that. So I should have just been like, psh, and like, you know, slow it down, but I didn't. So that's why it's kind of like off sync a little bit. Obviously, we both doing our own thing, but it was still a vibe. It was still fire. Bro. It was still fire. You know? I might have to edit that a little bit before I put it on TikTok. I mean YouTube, but it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, so we went there. So another thing I want to mention, the girl who I was dancing with, I never really put that in. So if you're watching this, like if you're listening to me say this right now, it's probably like a cut. I probably edited this after the fact because I already finished the story time. But listen, so basically this is how I got the bubble, right? So I was like determined to get one, right? Because I hadn't got one yet for the day and I need to get the clip in, right? So I went ahead. I just went to this. I saw a big circle, right? I'm like, I bet, you know, people dancing there. It's gonna be easy. So I look to the right of me, right, and I see this. I'll even show you, right? I'll even show you. All right. So this girl here, right? And then it was her friend. Her friend, the one that's like tapping her ass like that. Like, ooh, I swore. I can't swear on here. Yeah, I'm not trying to get them. But yeah, here, right here. So yeah, they were dancing up on each other, right? So Fasha here, she was dancing up on her. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get on that, you know. So randomly, like a stroke of luck, maybe God or something. But another guy, he started dancing on her while she was dancing on her. Like it was like a train. It was a train. They were dead ass having trains in Caribana. Like clothes on, but like they were having trains. Like I'm talking like one, whoa, 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 whoa. Like it was wild, bro. Anyways, so yeah, he just kind of came in a third party, right, from across the map. So I'm like, I bet I gotta do cleanup crew. So I tapped her shoulder, the black girl's shoulder, and I'm like, yo, let me hop on that. I said, I'm like, yo, let me hop on that. So then, let me see. Let me try to find the. Wait, is it here in the first part or no? No, it's not. All right. So. Is this the right way? No, this way. So I look. This is me. So this is me looking at the cameraman. I'm like making sure cameraman's on go. I kind of I kind of look at her, right? Right. Let me turn. I have to turn brightness down. I have to turn the brightness down, right? So I start looking at her, right? Damn, it's so like you can't really see too much. It's so annoying. Anyways, so I start looking at her, and then so I'm making sure cameraman's on go, right? And then after a while, I go and tap on her friend. In between all of that, I go tap on her friend. Can't. Oh, I went backwards. I go tap on her friend. I'm making sure camera there. Boom, 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 boom. And then see, she looks at me, and then she smiles. You see that little smile? She look at me, and then she look at me, and then she smile. You can't really see on here. She look at me. I'm gonna just let it go. See? She look at me. She smile. And then she lets it happen. Hey, bro. And then that's when I scoot in. But she's so fine, bro. Like she looks so good, bro. And then the cameraman, I don't know what the hell cameraman doing here. Hey, mind my fingers, bro. I got stuff. But yeah. So cameraman, he not paying attention. Then he finally noticed it. And that's when I get behind. That's when I get behind. All right, I'm gonna have to chop that up, But yeah, that's basically how it happened, bro. But listen, she looks so good. Like I'm not even a big creator, so I can't even be like, hey guys, find her. But like, bro, like if you somehow see this, like hit me up, please, please. We gotta work something out. Cause you look too good, way too good. Way too good. I'm not a man of type of words. Like I'm too blunt with stuff. I'm too blunt. I'm dead ass guys. I'm way too blunt. Like most times, all I really can do is say, "Oh yeah, you look good." This time the third. Listen. I show how I show my affection. Okay, I don't really say my affection. All right, guys. So don't get mad and be like, "Oh, he got no game." Nah. I'll show him my affection. All right. All right. My best go-to phrases is you look good, you look beautiful, this time the third. We were vibing. I didn't want to leave. My camera wanted to. Listen, I am a walker. Okay? Just because I'm lazy, I'm very forgetful. Okay, sometimes stupid. So I'm always kind of putting myself in like bad situations where I have Like like it was actually crazy over there. I enjoyed it. And you know what really got me mad? Like there were so many TikTokers there, bro. There were so many, and I didn't see none of them because I left early. There was City Boy JJ. There was Eves. There was like so much other. There was like spitting head guy. Like, oh my days. But yeah. So I danced a little bit. I had my little flag. I don't have my stuff here, but I danced or whatever. It was actually so fun, bro. Like, let me show you some more pictures. It was packed, bro. It was packed. Like, if it can focus. I don't know how to block the stuff. But, like, yeah, it was, like, ginormous, bro. It was actually ginormous. And there was people, like, when I tell you that I had to watch from the OGs is because, like, at first, I didn't really understand. I did understand. It's just, I was a little too nice, bro. I don't want to do too much. You feel me? I don't want to do too much. Because, you know, I just want to, like, because, listen, society has built the regular people up to trying to know their boundaries. So, like, they're not called a creep or nothing. And that's good. That's a good thing. But at Caribana, you gotta forget that. At least, no, don't forget everything, but forget a little bit. All right? So, if you're white and, like, your friends are being like, oh, yo, let's go to Caribana. Let's go to Caribana. Bro, remember what I said. And remember this, bro. Okay? Remember that. Remember this. So, yeah, that was basically it. But actually, no, it's not it. Next thing, all right? So, my cameraman, Curtis, we were about to leave, okay? We were about to leave, and we were on this bus, right? We went to go take the bus, and then we were thinking about going to this club or going home. I'm like, yo, cameraman, it's up to you. Listen, I know, oh, yeah, it's cameraman, whatever, but that's still my friend at the end of the day. I'm a walker. He's not. I walk day to day as like just my life routine, all right? That's probably why I can stay so skinny when I eat so much. Because I be walking everywhere just because I don't have my car yet. And I just be putting myself in situations where I'm always missing the bus. That's on me. But I like walking anyway, so I enjoy it. He be playing basketball, but he don't be like, he not walking for hours straight at times, That's not him. So, he said, yeah, bro, Loki, let's dip. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna stress it. So then we get on the bus, right? And then this bald lady, she like, oh yeah, where you guys going? This down the third. Oh, you guys should take the train, cause you guys on the other side, whatever. And I'm like, bro, my map's just telling me this. I'm gonna stick to my map. But then again, it'll cut it by faster, and it's just gonna be easier on the both of us. Like we'll get home in 2 hours rather than 3. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we both decided to go on the train. Here's where it gets sticky, okay? Here where we get in trouble, all right? This is where I need my soundboard. I forgot to upload a soundboard. Anyways, so Curtis, right? We get to a bus stop, and it is low-key packed. Like, it's packed. Like, I'm talking, the train is full. Like, people... Why is there fireworks, bro? Is it a holiday today? I thought it was gunshots. I'm like, what? Anyways, so I'm like, oh, someone. Okay, there you go. So yeah. Anyways, we are packed. I mean, the train is packed. We are still outside. We're trying to find a way. Curtis is like, yo, hurry up. Let's go find a way in. And listen, that's the problem. He was stressing a little too much. He just didn't want to wait for the next train. I mean, I guess in his defense, he didn't know when the next train was going to be. But at the same time, it's not that deep, bro. Like, we're good. So, he goes in front of me. And then he's looking. And then he just jumps in one. Listen, we're like right behind each other, right? We are right behind each other. He's walking towards, like, we're just walking forward. We're trying to look for the next open stop. And then he just jumps in there. Literally, like, it was in slow motion. I'm like, Curtis! Curtis! I'm like, Curtis! So, because he jumps in, boom. I try to go follow, doors closed. Right, doors closed. I'm not sticking my hand in there because then my arm gonna be gone. You know, I'm not trying to be decapitated or like. Wait, is decapitated only for your head? You know what I mean. So, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Actually, no, I don't even freak out at first, okay? Because I'm just like, oh, you know, it's whatever. It is what it is. We'll see each other on the other side, okay? I even make a joke. I make a TikTok about it. Hold on, let me show y'all the TikTok. Because I got proof for everything, bro. I got proof for everything. Alright? Where is it? Alright? I'm like, no. Alright? I'm saying no, but I'm just trolling around. I'm not even taking it seriously. Okay? But then, right? Then I'm like, wait a minute. As I'm posting the TikTok, I'm like, wait a minute. He does not have his phone. His phone is with me. His phone is dead. Dead and with me. He does e-transfer. I don't know if he has cash or not. So as far as I can tell, he has no phone, he has no money, and he's about to go to who knows where, and I don't even know if he knows where the hell to go. Then I start panicking. Mind you, all of this, and I caught the next train 5 minutes after. 5 minutes after. Bro was lost for no reason. So, this is from, actually, wait. Let me call him. Yo, Curtis, I'm live right now. And I'm telling the Caribana story. You want to tell everyone what happened when you got lost?
When I got lost, when we got lost.
Yeah.
Like, okay, just to like summarize it like quickly, we was at the bus. Well, no, not the bus. This train station, right? And we was looking to like get home like at like the earliest time, right? Cause like the train, by the time it gets to like outer shot, it's probably gonna be like 8. Then just like taking the rest of like the stops to get back home, we probably was gonna like come back by like 10. So we was not trying to miss the train, right? So then I go and like go first onto the train, right? Thinking that Cal's gonna catch up, right? And like squeeze into the train, right? Next thing, like I'm looking inside the train, right? I look behind me, the door's closed, and I just see like Khaled just like staring back at me outside of the train, bro. And I'm like, okay, this train's going, man. Like, there's no way out of this one. No way out of this one.
And
so then, right?
And then you said people were making fun of you on the train ride?
I even go lie, bro. Okay, wait. Because I know you're gonna get. Did you already get to your part of like how you got back home?
No, not yet. I just got to the part where I'm telling people how we got separated.
All right, let me summarize mine like quickly. So like I get on the train, right? As the train's moving, right? I look back, everyone's just pointing and laughing at me like on some like Bart Simpson like timing, like it's crazy, bro. People were literally pointing and laughing like, yo, you left your little bro, like I mean not little bro, your older bro, right? I'm like, shit, that's what happened, you know? Like, I did like a nervous laugh, like I just try to play it off, you know? Because I'm not. This is like, that's like a lot. That's a lot, man. But anyways, right? I'm getting calm for like 30 minutes through the train going down to Aldershot, right? Yeah, Aldershot. And like when I arrive, right? It's starting to get dark. And what happened? Okay, when I got off, right? Just to like quickly like, basically there was like these 2 homeless guys, right? I don't know if I told you guys this, but like there's these 2 homeless guys. When I got straight off the train, they was talking about some, oh yo, you got 6, you got like they were even like using like hand signs to like show me like, oh, what they want, like the devil's lettuce, you know? I'm like, nah, I don't got that, bro. Like, chill out. One guy was just staring straight into my eyes. I didn't even know, bro. Like, I wanted to get out of there so quickly.
Bro's about to get jumped by two homeless men.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact. Uh, Khaled went, which is like another stop after Aldershot.
Mm.
So we did not meet up at all. We just met up like the day after. But
Yeah,
anyways, right?
like the basically like at night. So he gets there, right? I get over to West Harbor. I look around. I don't see this man nowhere. At this point, I'm really freaking out because I'm like, nah, he didn't make it. So I call my parents. They're like, ain't nothing you can do. Come home. So at this point, I'm trying to figure out everything I can do. I have this man's phone. I'm trying to charge it so hopefully he can track it if he's lost. I started doing all types of stuff, and then at this point, I spent $18 on a whole charge that phone. By the way, that hurt my soul. That hurt my soul. Then I'm on my way to Curtis's house. I'm about to go break stuff down to his mom, like kind of discreetly though, because I don't even think he told where he was really going.
That's on the low. That's on the low.
Yeah, that was on the low. So I'm gonna just say we got separated. So I was about to go look for his mom because mind you, I don't know where he lives. Like I know where he lives, but I don't know his apartment number. So I was just gonna go hope I see his last name on a board or somewhere and buzz her. So then I got a call from a group chat. All right, I look who's in it. I see Curtis in there, and I'm like, what? I call, bro. He's alive. Like when I tell you, bro, I was like damn near to tears. Like I was so stressed out.
Nah, bro. Like we made it though. But like, just to quickly, there was like one part that I have like when I okay. Should I continue?
Yeah,
Or
go
like
ahead, go ahead.
so like after I talked to those two homeless guys and all that, right? Like I shoot them basically, right? Cause don't get me wrong, right? Like I like talking to people, but like when you're talking to me, man, and I just smell like some foul like stench going into my face as like you try to vocalize like a few sentences to me, it's kind of hard to like keep track. So like I just like distance myself and like go find like a bench, and I'm like sitting there for like 30 minutes just contemplating like, yo, am I cooked or do I like find something like to do, you know?
Mm.
So like I go and ask like the train attendees, oh, like what's my next move? Because I was like telling random guys my story, right, and like trying to see like what they would do, you know, right? So
Right.
then eventually, right, I find like there's like a counter. There was a what do you call it? There's a corner store that's inside of the bus. I mean, not the bus, the train station, right?
Mm.
And there's this really nice Asian guy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna remember him forever. He's probably like the only reason why I came back. Um, I told him my story, right, on how I got lost and everything, and I like I left Cali, right? Uh, he was like nice enough to like go ahead and like ask the train attendee to give me like a one-way admission ticket towards and then like yeah, I went then right,
Mm.
but then this is where I think I almost actually like died. Um, mind you, Hamilton downtown is I think there was like two shootings already, right, or something like that,
Mm. Yeah.
right? So like I the moment I get to like Hamilton downtown, it's like probably like 9 p.m. right? I'm just seeing so many druggies just like walking around, like it it's not safe. It's like what's that? The Last of Us,
I think The Last of Us is crazy.
man. Like it was crazy. But like, long story short, I was just dodging every single guy that just gave me like the sign that they were like somewhat unhinged and somewhat on some like some powder, you know.
Yeah.
And I did come across one guy that like was asking me to come here, and when a stranger like obviously stranger danger is the most best sense that you can have in these types of situations.
Yeah.
Like you can't afford to talk to anyone once it's like 9, bro. Like especially in downtown. But like, do not go near any of those homeless guys, bro. I promise you, they have weapons.
Yeah, probably do. All right,
Like
bro.
yeah,
I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna see you.
See you.
Yeah, that's his side. So, what's it called? So we found out he was alive, a-okay, and I started making fun of him because listen, it's always Curtis that gets lost. All right, Curtis is like all of our group. We have like certain traits. All right, Curtis, his is getting lost. We'll lose him no matter what. It doesn't matter if we're at Wonderland, if we're at school, if we're out. No matter what, Curtis will get lost. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. But yeah, another thing, like I had my backpack with me, so I was trying to make sure, like, I had my flag over my back, but also over my backpack. Here and there, I was like holding it, trying to make sure, like, nobody open it, take my stuff, because my parents were like, "Hey, you might get robbed." I'm like, "Hell no!" Right, so I was trying to protect my bag. I saw this one guy, he was staring us up and down. I'm like, "Hey, yo, bro, let's cross the street," because I was not trusting any of that. I'm not trying to get jumped. But yeah, overall, bro, it was so fun. It was really super fun. Um, overall, it was just a good day. It was just a good day, bro. It was fun. The music was good. The food was good. The drinks were good. The girls were good. Like, it really, like, going there really made me be like, who the hell was I talking to before? Like, why were they like them? Right? That's all I'm gonna say. If you talked to me before, then like, my bad. I'm just being honest. All right. So yeah, that's the end of story time.